there and welcome back to Circuit the World. My name is Alice and today we're back for more Halloween fun. Now, isn't it just the thing that you carve yourself a pretty pumpkin, sometimes to attempt to look like a portrait of Kratos, and then you have all this pumpkin left over and you don't know what to do with it, so you end up throwing it away and then you feel bad because you feel like you've wasted the pumpkin and you could have done something with it. Well, I got news for you because yes, you can do something with it. Today we're going to be using, well, technically not because I failed on my pumpkin carving and didn't carve enough out of it, so I used another pumpkin, but we are going to be using pumpkin left over from making a jack-o'-lantern or a pumpkin carving to make some tasty treats. Today we're going to attempt some mini pumpkin and feta pies, which I've got to be honest, I'm pretty excited about. Now we're here in the kitchen, ready to go. As you can see, I don't have any of my stuff. So I am going to prepare that now whilst reading to you what it is we are going to need. This is a BBC Good Food recipe for anyone who's interested. I will link it down in the description box if you're also interested. So we need 450 grams of butternut squash or pumpkin peeled and cut into 2cm chunks. Here's one I prepared earlier. We need garlic clove, which are in the fridge, olive oil, it says an onion, but onions don't like me, so I'm not adding an onion to mine, plain flour, ground turmeric, butter, egg yolks and an egg, nutmeg, chili flakes optional, and feta. So I'm just gonna go get that stuff. I haven't sorted anything out because actually the first thing we have to do, I believe, is roast or start the pumpkin roasting. So, step 1, heat the oven to 180 fan, tip the squash and unpeeled garlic into a roasting tin, drizzle with oil, season and toss to coat. Roast for 30 minutes, stirring halfway through until soft. Remove and leave to cool. So I'm gonna just get going with that. So the first thing I need to do, how much pumpkin I've got, and hope it's about 450. Bingo, and we've got a bit of pumpkin left. So I don't know what to do with that. We'll ask for expert help on that. So I now need a roasting tin. I don't know what that is. I think this is a roasting tin. This feels roasting tin-like. Pumpkin goes in. Give it a jiggle. I should turn the oven on. So that's all wow, that smells of garlic. What have I got to do with the garlic? It said peeled, didn't it? Unpeeled. Does it just go in there? It's got to just be for flavor, no? It says unpeeled, but it doesn't mean like not the skin stuff, right? It just means like not the underskin stuff. I know what I mean by that. The white skin, I would say I would have to take that off. But the skin underneath the white skin, that I'm gonna leave on because I think it wants me to leave that on. But it literally just says tip the squash and unpeeled garlic. It just means like that, right? This is obviously a flavoring thing. Drizzle with some oil. Consider that drizzled. Season with what? And toss to coat. Turmeric and a pinch of salt. And then the chili goes in later as well. I don't know what you want me to season this with. I'm not really sure how this garlic is going to work, but here we go. Let's put a bit of crushed chilies on it. I don't know anymore, I'm going rogue. Oh, this is brand new. Put a bit of, why not? Sounds great. Garlic's all in the middle now. I've got to turn this halfway through. This is already getting complicated, isn't it? Right, 30 minutes in the oven, here we go. Flour, turmeric, and a pinch of salt into a food processor. I have the NutriBullet. Does that feel a bit aggressive to use the NutriBullet for this? Wait until the mixture is fine crumbs. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna use the NutriBullet. It's right here as well, so like, it's even plugged in. It's almost like it wanted me to use it.
Hi there, Future Alice here. Just to let you know, NutriBullets are not food processors, so please don't use a NutriBullet like this, as you're about to see.
Okay, so I have to do this, and then I take the lid off, like that. Lovely. Right, what do I need here? Flour, turmeric, and a pinch of salt. Half teaspoon. Can I just eyeball that? I'm just gonna eyeball it. It's not a lot, is it? Oh God. There you go, that'll do. pinch of salt, flour, and then butter. Right, so the flour I need 250 grams. Pray for me there's 250 grams of flour in here. Yeah, it's about 250. There isn't a lot left, but there was enough there for me to do what I want to do. I need 125 grams of the butter. Butter now goes, I probably should have break this up into chunks rather than, that actually feels like a really good idea. Now lucky for me it's really soft, so I can just bonk, bonk. Use my hands. I really should have taken my ring off while I'm actually thinking of it. Ring is off. So now we turn this back over. Add the butter and whiz until the mixture resembles fine crumbs. So we plot the lid back on here. I really hope this is what this is. I mean, this is definitely not what this is for. But my understanding of the rule is it's a food processor. So. He's doing something, just slowly. There you go, that's a bit more like it. Just made a well. And glued everything to the bottom. In all of my ideas, oh no, this is working, this is fine. Actually, that's worked incredibly well. I actually think you can see that. It's not actually doing much at all anymore. Because the big clunky bits are getting stuck. I mean, it is very breadcrumby. I think we'll give it one more blast. There we go. Oh, okay, shaking it didn't like that. Okay, it really didn't like that. Did I just break it? It's very hot. I'd really like to give it one more blast now, just to prove to myself I haven't just broken this thing. Please work, please work. Bowl. Bowl is now required. So these are my breadcrumbs, or partially congealed crumbs. I mean, it's not gone awfully. I'll just kind of manipulate it a little bit with my hands, I think, to get the last bits. Just gonna try and separate this so it's very crummy. It's very warm. Blitz again until the mixture starts to clump together. Once been a blitz it again. I would prefer to just do it with my hands, I think would be the better option. I'll get a little cup for the yolks. Wait, what did it say? Yolk or yolk? I want the yolks in here. No. In here. I've not done that well at all. I blame the camera. Whoa. Because when the camera's not on, I'm actually not bad at this stuff. It's you guys. You give me performance anxiety. I'm gonna blame you. Right way around for me as well. And then I might not tip half of it on the floor. Come on. Whoa. That was scary. The yolk just did like a little roll. Right, so you now go to the side. We'll use you later. And I need you whole egg now in there. Ugh, this is very yucky now. Okie dokie, how are we doing on time? 2 minutes on that clock. Put the egg away. Clean up as you go, you know, then it's not a mess anymore. Add the egg yolks and start to clump the mixture. Okay, do I have to add this slowly? Well, no, you'd have added the whole lot at once, wouldn't you? Because you think I'm in the food processor. Just get my hands involved, you know? Sometimes it's all about getting the hands involved. I mean, it is like a good dough consistency now. It's just a bit sticky, which I would rectify with flour. But then again, that's a problem. Looking awful. I'm actually quite happy with that. That feels like a good consistency for dough. Bit wet, but at the same time, it will get a bit less sticky because this is going to go in the flour. It's going to be fine. Okay, oven, I'm coming. So it just wants me to stir this a little bit, right? That's all we're doing. I don't have a stirry thing. We use a spoon. Why not? Don't burn your hands. I'm just going to mix them around a bit. You see? Yummy pumpkin and garlic and chili flakes, which I kind of slightly forgot to put on there. All in all so far, and I'm probably speaking too soon because I may or may not have broken the NutriBullet, not going too chaotically. Right, what do we do now? Knead the pastry a few times just to bring it together, but don't overwork it. Shape into 2 circles, one slightly smaller than the other, then wrap in baking parchment and chill in the fridge. Why do we have to chill everything in the fridge? We have to squeeze the garlic from its skins into the roasted squash and mash together. So we did the right thing with the garlic. Wonderful. I love that when that happens. Right, we're gonna roll this out then. I'm gonna put the feta back in the fridge because we clearly don't need that just yet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's lovely. And then get you, I'm just gonna pump you in it. I'm actually quite happy with that. I think that's gone really well. Well, that's a circular form, isn't it? And then this one, a little bit more flour from you. And then, great. So I'm gonna wrap these, chill these, and then we'll come back when there's something more to do, which there isn't right now. So I'll do a bit of cleanup and check the NutriBullet's fine. All right. Pumpkin. Next stage is to now prepare the pumpkin filling, which it keeps calling squash, which is a little bit alarming, but it is pumpkin. Squeeze the garlic from its skins. Now they're gonna be like lava hot, right? I mean, I don't feel like you're in your skin. You are. Yeah, because your skin's here. It should just be free. Boop. Yep, there you go. And now I just have to mash everything together. So I need another fork. I wouldn't put my hand straight on a hot tin. Rude. I'm kind of hoping this just mashes. There's got to be a better tool for this than a fork, wouldn't you think? Like a masher. A masher would be great. One of these bad boys. You know, with its whole design purpose to be for mashing things. Yes, there we go. That's better. Okay, I'm going to call that sufficiently mashed. And I'm going to leave this in here because I know we have more things to add. Add fried onion, didn't do it. Grate over some nutmeg, tip in the chili flakes, already done, and if using feta. I've got 150 in here. Peel here. So I'm just going to crumble this. Crumbly boy. Mix. Right, I need about half of this bit. What I kind of want to do is just kind of break it in half. Yeah, you go, that'll do. There you go, I'll take this bit. And more crumbling. I mean, what is the point in having a hole this size for a thing this big? Of course it's not getting through. Oh, using it the right way would be good. How much nutmeg is good? Oh God, I can smell that. Maybe that's enough then. There you go. Lovely job. Pop him back in there for another project, another day, another dime. How hot is this? It's not hot anymore, so I'm gonna hold it. All right, I'm gonna call that sufficiently mixed. And that is our pie filling. So I'm gonna leave the spoon in there. I'm gonna throw these away because next up, we turn the page. We're done with that page. Next up, we butter 6 holes of a muffin tin and line each with a strip of baking parchment that overhangs the top. Roll the larger circle, so now I need my other pastry as well. So we're going to move this to the side, prepare the tins, and then should be pastry time. It's pastry time! It says 6, I'm going to prepare 12. Just because I think I might need 12. Don't know. But if I prepare too many, it's just a bit cleanup, isn't it? Let's cut it in like this. And then if I cut it in half, and then not fabulous, because that's now too shallow. Maybe it'll work. Maybe those two will be a pain in the ass to get out. It's the more liable. Now we move on to the pastry, because that timer has now gone. Roll the larger circle of pastry out onto a lightly floured surface to the thickness of a £1 coin. Use a 10cm cutter to stamp out 6 circles. Press pastry circles into the prepared muffin tin, patching any cracks. Put in the filling. So I want the bigger of the two. That's you. I probably should have prepared the surface first. That would have helped. Get a light sprinkling of you on there. I'm feeling very firm. I also now need my rolling pin. I might not get 12 out of this. Just having a thought. I probably want a bit more rolling this way. It's probably the right thickness, I reckon. Now. So I'm going to use this as a kind of cutout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the tray over here. Whoa, careful. So now, lay that there. And we take one of these. Oops, and we pop him in there. And we push him in like so. Doop, 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 doop. That's so cute. And we put him in here. And where'd my little tab go? Excuse me, Mr. Tab, I need you right here. And we go doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. You have to make the sound effects or it doesn't work, obviously. Doop, 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 doop. I don't think I'll make 12, but I think I'll make more than 6. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, and again, we go. I've got 9 out of that where it said 6. It's probably my sizing, possibly my rolling out, not sure, but that's how many. I normally get more out of it than the recipe says I'm gonna get out of it. I think the next stage is to roll the press pastry circles in the thread, patching any cracks, spoon in the squash filling. So we're filling these pies now. I'm gonna leave the rest of it now because depending on how much I have from making the lids, I might have enough to make another few and we might use it in that. But that's what we're doing now. And this time we get to cut the spooky pumpkin faces. Woo! That's not gone incredibly well. But then he goes on the top of the pie. Looks like a vampire. Because the other thing the little faces do is make the air holes you need for the pie. And that's smart. And that clever. 3 more little faces required. The biggest question is, do I have enough pastry? Because I don't think I do. But none of these designs are gonna like stay. They'll just mush all together and then we'll be like, I don't remember which one is which. But there you go. 9 made in a recipe that said 6. There are our pies ready to go. I'm now just gonna give them a egg wash. I think that's it, right? And brush with beaten egg. Bake for 40 minutes. Doesn't say on what temperature. So I assumed the same temperature as before. 180. These are now going into the oven, preheated on 180 like we had it earlier, for 40 minutes. So I shall return when hopefully we have some fun pumpkin and feta pies to try. So here they are, all freshly done and out. They actually came out really easy with those tabs, so definitely do the tabs. We are going to try one. They're still warm. I basically literally had them out the oven for about 10 minutes, so they're still warm. They smell really good. The little faces have actually stayed quite well. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, you're my wobbly face guy. Well, I'm going to eat you first, so you probably should be scared. So let's have a taste and see what these taste like. The pastry is very flaky, I don't know if you can see. There you go. Very flaky pastry. Possibly this one's actually a little bit thick, which is quite funny, because there is quite a lot of pastry going on. But the taste is very feta-y. It's very feta heavy. Probably could have gone more with the turmeric, maybe, although that's probably quite nice. Chili flakes I can't really taste, so maybe could have done a bit more of those. The feta is, I mean, the flavors are all very, very nice together. I just like how they slightly risen. I don't think they were supposed to do that, but mine have, because I don't think the lids were quite on properly when I did it, but I'm okay with the quirk. This is very tasty. I'm gonna eat this now because it's yummy. I think garlic as well is coming through nicely. It's not super garlicky, but there's a hint of garlic there, which is very nice. The aftertaste you get is lovely. I'm gonna say, for the first time on this channel, a blinding success. Oh, also, in case anyone was worried, I didn't break the NutriBullet. But there you go, that is everything we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you do, cook along and give these a go. Please let me know what you think of the recipe and what you think of the taste. If you're not into feta, probably not gonna like these. They're quite feta strong. The pumpkin flavor hasn't really come through. So they're more just like little cheese tarts, which I gotta be honest, I'm not mad about. And if you do make them, please take some pictures and share them with me on the Discord, or send them to me over on Instagram. All of those tasty little links are down in the description box. I'm salivating because I really want to eat this now. You get live reaction from Mum.
I don't actually like pumpkin, but I have got to say,
Wow, very feta.
no, it's just
Hey,
amazing.
you can't eat more than one bite. Stop eating my pie! If you haven't seen any of the other Spook Week videos, they're going to be linked down below, and they'll also be in the end card as well for you to go and have a check out and see what kind of spooky Halloween stuff we've been doing. I've been playing some games, I've been watching some movies, I've been playing with pumpkins. But you kind of know that because you're here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been an absolute blast, as always. If you enjoyed this video, go show the like button some Halloween love. And if you want to support the channel, go hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss next time I upload a video. Stay awesome, and I will see you all in the next video! She's stealing my pie. This is not okay.
That's really nice.
Thanks.
No, that's recommended.
That's all she left me. Rude.